Hello, everyone. This is Faruk, and welcome to Revpanda Live. If you're in the world of trading and investing, you've definitely heard of eToro, the world's leading social investment network. eToro has revolutionized social trading, enabling millions of users to trade assets and engage with a global financial community. Having been on eToro, as you can see on my sweatshirt today, for almost a decade, I've seen its evolution firsthand. Today, I'm excited to explore the strategies behind affiliate marketing, partnerships, and digital marketing that have fueled eToro's massive growth over the years. And there's no one better to break it all down than my guest today, Shiran Herzberg, Director of Media Partnerships Global and Head of Marketing GCC. Shiran, welcome to Revpanda Live. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you. Great to be here.
Amazing. Shiran, if I'm not wrong, you have got over 75 countries that you operate. And I see that this is actually an output of your fantastic partnerships that you run. And also, you have got a strong affiliate program. There are high profile sponsorships with Bundesliga, Premier League, and even you have got this groundbreaking deal with X, or the former name Twitter. So everyone today watching, doesn't matter which industry you're in, if you want insider strategies on growth, branding, and partnerships, this is the session for you. And just want to let you know that Repanda is brought to you by Pinup Partners, the leading affiliate program. If you're heading to Dubai for Affiliate World Conferences, make sure that you visit their booth as well. Shiran, you and I, we met first time over 6 years ago at an IGB affiliate event, but I think you were with eToro way longer time than that. Back at that time, I was just starting out on eToro. I was new to the investment, but now I'm a proud Diamond member, and throughout the years, also we have witnessed the growth of eToro. Like, there has been an incredible work over there. I'd like to start with your journey, Shiran. You're running a crucial role at eToro in driving growth, but let's rewind a little bit and let's go to the beginning. Can you share a bit about your professional background and what led you to join eToro?
Of course. I studied business over 14 years ago, and I majored in finance and marketing. And I had the opportunity to join eToro when eToro was a relatively small company with around 100 employees. And when I started in customer service. And after a few years, I started my affiliate manager role in the marketing. And since then, eToro and I grew together. I was able to manage the media and some of the affiliate partnerships. And then when we launched in the US, I was managing the performance marketing side for the US, and it went very well. And then we decided to open the media team and establish it from zero. And so I built the team and also got the charge of the marketing for the GCC and the UAE in specific. So I always liked the finance world, and I majored in marketing, and the tech environment is super interesting. So eToro would be the best fit for me with my interest in what I studied.
Absolutely, a great choice for a career, let's say. And I remember when you introduced eToro to US market, was super exciting. Shiran, what was your vision when you first took on the role of director of partnerships? And where do you see right now this growth that you brought here?
So because my background in eToro was affiliate and performance marketing, my vision was to do media deals, but with performance. So everything would back end to performance. Any dollar we spend should bring back $2. We wanted to partner with tier one brands, and they won't work on a CPA basis. Therefore, we would do CPC campaigns or CPM campaigns or flat deal campaigns. But in the end of the day, we would measure everything to a performance basis. We understand there's way more than performance in our media deals. We have a lot of brand awareness and trust built um, layers, but it has to come also with performance for us to justify increasing budgets and building the partnerships. In the end of the day, it's a relationship game where you build good relationships with different partners in the media side, and and the vision was to basically scale and increase the team members, and would be able to partner with very strong brands that would benefit and we would benefit, so we would create a win-win situation.
Exactly. I see it like a flywheel. You have partnerships with like those big brands, and then later on affiliates, they see you and they want to partner with a trusted brand like yours, and then it is just benefiting both parties all around. So that's really amazing strategy. And I would like to mention that, we have got this really, let's say, bumpy year 2025. So especially for traders, so we entered it really nicely. But recently there's been some changes, volatility and everything. But when we look at eToro, your marketing is only going up. So you guys are a game changer in the trading and investment space. Looking ahead, I think 2025 looks really exciting year for you. And I was wondering, from your perspective, what aspects of eToro's marketing and branding have been the most crucial to your global success?
I think it's important to have a good mix of everything, right? So we have a marketing team of over 100 employees in the headquarters, but we also have marketing teams around the world in our offices. And we make sure we focus also in content and in brand and awareness, if it's out of home campaigns, if it's TV, if it's sponsoring, but always also make sure we do the performance side. We have very oriented agenda on the performance marketing. We always try to bring more to the table and think out of the box, right? So that's always was the case and always will be the case for our marketing at eToro.
I think that's a great strategy overall. And we actually see the output already. But I love what you say about performance. So you really sound like you're measuring every single cent that you spend. So that's amazing. We talk about partnerships today. So I think we definitely need to touch base on eToro's partner program. Can you please tell us more about the partner program that you have?
Sure. So the eToro Affiliates and Partners Program was established over 15 years ago. We have our own in-house platform. You can go to etoropartners.com and check it out. You have there everything you need to become a successful affiliate. You have the guidelines, and you have creatives and tracking tools in languages, the creatives, of course, and you have we offer um, affiliate managers by language, right? So we have an Italian affiliate manager that manages the Italian affiliates, and we have a German affiliate manager that manages the German affiliates, and so on, right? So we always try to provide good creatives, landing pages, good service to our affiliates, and that's about it.
Yeah, there must be a great dashboard over there so people can track everything, see the latest campaigns that you have got or the assets and everything. So I was just, working on this a little bit, checking these things out. And also you have got YouTube videos, like you go through every single step that an affiliate needs to know, and that's amazing. Like you really educate people. It's not only giving them the campaign, but also educating. That's fantastic. We have lots of brands watching Revpanda Live, and also I know a lot of people from affiliate space, and I'm sure they all wonder one thing: how does eToro attract affiliates and ensure they remain engaged with the brand?
Sure. So as I said before, we have a lot of affiliate managers in different languages that will support the needs of the affiliates. We have attractive payouts and competitive commission plans that we can tailor make depending on the affiliate size and what he brings to the table. We train our affiliates. We create YouTube videos. We have guidelines, and we do webinars, and we have a marketing email funnel that supports the journey of the affiliates. And we're always trying to be very transparent with our affiliates, and we make sure everything is compliant.
Absolutely. Talking about compliance, by the way, I was wondering about the efforts that you take to have the right balance between compliance and the creativity in your campaigns. How do you manage that process?
So since we're regulated in different entities, compliance is not negotiable. With that being said, we do want our affiliates to be creative and think out of the box, and create interesting campaigns. So it's challenging. Our affiliate managers do check the content. We provide pre-approved creatives like videos and banners and landing pages, and we do audits on a monthly basis to make sure that the affiliates are not misleading or promising things that are not allowed to promise in the investing world. And it was always a very important part of managing the program, and we spend a lot of time and efforts on making sure it's working well.
Exactly, especially all the disclaimers and everything that you placed it on the banners and whichever communication that you have got. One more thing that I know that really attracts affiliates is the conversion rates. So if you have high conversion rates, they are willing to send you traffic, of course. So I'm very curious about the factors that contribute to eToro's high conversion rates. How do aspects like, let's say, localization or being a trusted brand impact your conversions?
Definitely does. That's the main part of conversion rate, right? So you need to have a strong brand that is trusted, and people are aware of it, of the brand. And the journey must be seamless, right? So the creative must be relevant to the landing page or to the homepage, and the funnel afterwards inside the product should be seamless. And localization for different customers from different regions is super important as well. I'm not talking only about language, it's also what you present to the person in the US versus the person in Abu Dhabi, for example, right? Their interests may be different. So we want to highlight relevant, creatives and copy. And also inside the product, right? A person that is interested in crypto, for example, would less care about investing in stocks, maybe, not sure. So you want to keep the content very relevant to what the user is seeking for. And of course, we have the social trading feature, which is unique to eToro, and we invented it. And it's super interesting for future and existing customers, and it supports the conversion rates as well.
Absolutely. You definitely give what people want because I know it from myself. The emails are super customized. Another thing is regarding the investment. eToro always, like, to my experience, recommends diversification because you see the markets are really volatile, and that's actually a great thing. And I often get all the updates, daily digests, and everything. So you're just giving me the options as the brand, and I am, as a user, free to choose what I want with my own perception of risk. So that's actually fantastic. And I'm very happy to have the options in front of me and choose whatever I want. And also on eToro, we have the massive amount of different types of assets. Like, for instance, you like a bit more security, go with ETFs, right? You have what, 900 ETFs, at least in my access right now in Europe. So this is just incredible. So I love that. Shiran, obviously you mentioned a couple of different marketing channels, but I know you have got a particular interest in media buying. Let's shift the gears a little bit to this very critical area. eToro's global reach obviously means marketing efforts that needs to span, in different channels. And you have got the media buying that we can see it on internet wherever we go, especially if you've been to eToro website before. How does media buying complement eToro's broader marketing strategy?
I think that every channel in the marketing department supports other channels and the agenda of getting new customers, acquiring them, right? So, in the end of the day, a person will not just go to eToro.com and click enter, right? They would need to hear about the brand, they would need to trust it, and you need to find the right person that might be interested in it, right? If I go and target, for example, a 6 year old, it won't be relevant. So with media, we support and increase the conversion rate for all other channels and also bring and refer traffic, of course, from media directly. So I feel that the vision of each channel, not only media, is to support the entire ecosystem. With media specifically, what we want to do is build awareness, build a trust, and also make sure we drive traffic on last click to eToro. So we find the most relevant publishers for our product, and we build relationship and we suggest to them what would work for them with us. We have a lot of experience, and we work with many media publishers for many years. So everything is, let's say, more flexible. They trust us and we trust them. We always are very transparent, and we make sure to reverse engineer the spend from a flat to or CPM again to CPA to make sure that our spending is wise and smart. Um, so yeah, that's in very high level about media.
And also the your spending is relevant and what they want, what publishers want. So that's actually a very good point that you mentioned. You operate in many different regions, and I'm actually curious, like, how do you manage the media buying in those different regions? Do you face any challenges?
Many challenges because we operate in over 75 countries and we operate over five different regulations and entities. We need to tailor, make our content, our copy, make sure the disclaimer is relevant because each country, or not each country, each region has its own requirements. So there's the regulatory difference. There's the audience behavior, right? I would say that the person in the UK and the person in Abu Dhabi would have different interests, and you need to make sure that you target them in the right way and scale, right? You need to know how to scale. You need to choose the right publishers for the relevant regions and for the relevant asset class or product that eToro offers. So there's many challenges to deal with, and we're able to manage it because we have a lot of experience over the years, and we have expert teams that know how to go and figure it out and make sure we do it in the best way.
I'm not surprised having a just marketing team over 100 people at the HQ that can really cover a lot of things, but definitely, covering the local markets with local expertise is very important. Shiran, before the show, I was reading the latest Retail Investor Beat by eToro. It was highlighting different approaches by different generations on investment. Obviously, Gen Z is emerging. It's becoming a unique segment with different behaviors in investing. How is eToro tailoring its strategies to appeal to them?
So we need to understand what's their interest, right? And then we make sure we operate in the same way. So I would say Gen Z are very into social media. So we create short, engaging shorts and community driven discussions across different platforms like TikTok or Snapchat or IG or X or Facebook. And we create educational initiatives on YouTube. We have influencers that we work with, like Nas Daily, and then we also have the community. eToro is all about community and social, right? So we make sure to utilize that as well.
Absolutely. And you can even see that, when you go to eToro, you just scroll the feed. So people like myself over 40, we stick to like old assets, and Gen Z really love those meme coins and everything else. And you see all these posts, and even the style that they are writing is very different. So that's just amazing. You were mentioning about the different behavior. Well, there's not only Gen Z, of course. There are like different generations, like millennials or boomers. So how do you balance the difference? How do you analyze all this, let's say, behavioral data you get and then offer your campaigns to them?
So Gen Z, I would say they're very mobile oriented, right? So we would do the interactive and mobile first approach, while boomers and millennials, I would say we would do more long content articles, we do webinars, we do the podcasts, and we need to do it all, right? We're not targeting only one generation. We want everyone to be able to control their finance and do smart investments. So we want to educate and we want to make sure everyone that is relevant would know and about eToro, and we want to target them in the way that would be resonate with what they care about. So that's in high level.
Shiran, isn't it amazing? Like for those young fellows watching us, like they have got platforms right now in those early ages. They can invest. They can actually even secure their financial, future. Let's say much faster than my generation at least. So, what do you think about it?
I think that technology is developing, and therefore there's more opportunity to the younger generations, and it's great. But you need to be careful with what you're doing, and you need to educate yourself before you invest and do it in the smart way, because there's risk to it. But if you understand what you're doing, it's very important to be able to control your finance and build yourself um, and save money in investment and invest it in the right way.
Exactly, and for that they can always go to eToro's academy to check out all the trainings and all the other tips that they can utilize. Coming back to localization a little bit, because it's not an easy job operating in 75 countries. So you were mentioning that localization is not only translations; it is beyond that. Can you please give us more examples on your localization strategies? I think you mentioned more about, let's say, the payment methods they want to deposit, or localization aspects, not like verbal things. So please walk us through. I'm very curious about how you manage the whole thing.
Sure. So since eToro has the local approach, it's very important that we localize in the right way. So we have our headquarters, but besides our headquarters, we have marketing teams in different offices. If it's a marketing team in our US office, in our UK office, our German office, our Australian office, and so on. So we work together closely and we tailor the creative, the copy, and to the relevant local market. On top of that, we have local affiliate managers, for
Yeah.
example, right? So the German market will have a German affiliate manager that will support them. The Italian market will have the Italian affiliate manager that will support them in their own language, and so on. Besides that, eToro has customer service and retention and sales in different languages. They're separated and divided by desks. So we have the Arabic desk and we have the French desk, so we can support in the relevant language. On top of that, we have analysts, right? So we have 20 different analysts. The communication is in the relevant language. They speak about the local and global markets of the same region. And we offer an eToro over 20 different stock exchanges. So if you want to invest in the US market or the global markets, you can. But if you want to invest in the Italian stock exchange or in the German stock exchange, you have the local investment option as well. So if we take all of this together, it's a very local experience. On top of that, we also sponsor based on local as well. So we have In Germany, the Bundesliga, and in the UK, we sponsor 7 Premier League teams. In Australia, the football team, and then in Spain, the basketball team. So we want to make it also local approach and global, because some of these teams are, you know, viewed worldwide. But it's super important for us to sponsor events and sports in specific regions as a strategy.
That's amazing to know. So you are doing the localization efforts not only for the users, also for your affiliate program by providing them the right type of support. And also when it comes to the product, you're picking up the right events, right approach, even the let's say popular assets in those markets. So that's actually an excellent opportunity for everyone who would like to invest on a social trading platform like yours. Yeah, this is amazing. Like having all these regions, in your reach, and then providing the experience locally and making sure let's say the whole product experience, not only the let's say CTA button translation, all the way
Yeah.
to the rest of the funnel with the payment methods and so on, that you managed to organize it. And this contributes to building a community. And talking about community, I know that you have got this podcast, which is great. Like I try to follow it very often, especially the updates parts. And also the YouTube channel is pretty active. So can you please tell us a bit on these efforts that you take and how these initiatives really contribute to your community building?
Sure. So we have 19 different analysts in different languages, and they create content, and they interview, and they go on the podcast, and they provide newsletters with updates. On top of that, we have the Digest and Invest, and we have conversation with leaders, and very relevant content to offer to our users, right? Um, Besides the market insights and updates, we also have localized YouTube channels. So on top of the English main YouTube channel or Facebook channel, or any social channel, we have local channels. So we have the Arabic or French or German, Italian, Spanish, you name it, we have it. So the YouTube channel is very relevant to the country the customer is from, and he can also watch the global English channel as well. The content not will not be the same between the channels, but in the end of the day, the agenda is the same. We want to teach and educate our users and update them about what's going on in the financial markets. We also have webinars. We also do interactive Q&A, and we have the social aspect of it on eToro,
Yeah.
right? So in the end of the day, this is how we build the community, and it's very important because we're the largest social investment network in the world.
Absolutely. And I live in Poland, and I can see that there is an analyst in Poland, and then often I see on Twitter feed that like some questions are coming, some updates, some insights are coming over. So it really helps people to, let's say, stay up to date with the markets. And I even had the chance to meet some of them because you organize some local events. So I'm going to
Mhm.
touch base on this in the next question about the sponsorships. But like whenever I go to one of your events, I have the chance to speak with those experts, analysts, and I really feel very good about this because I can ask some questions directly, and I know that guy knows that much better than me. So that's amazing. So talking about partnerships, I want to extend it a little bit beyond the affiliation part of it, but you invested eToro in high-profile sponsorships. I follow you on LinkedIn. You're just popping around in the world in different places all the time, and you just sign, very good, sponsorship deals. How do sponsorships help enhance eToro's brand as a digital-first company?
So since we're a local company, we want to make sure that we sponsor the relevant, I would say, event or sports team, or whatever. It could be many different things in the relevant regions, right? So we want to build the brand awareness in each and every region that we are focusing on, and it's super important to make sure people are aware of your brand. It builds trust when you sponsor seven Premier League
Yeah.
teams, right? Um, People in the UK will probably know who is eToro and what they're doing if you're sponsoring for many years different football teams. On top of that, I feel that on top of the trust, it supports all the marketing efforts and differentiates us from different competitors that are not doing the same or doing it in a different way.
I know for this year you're going to have some big news, but let's keep it as surprises. So our followers should just go ahead and watch eToro closely. And finally, Shiran, I would like to touch base on to me, like it's a huge partnership, honestly. The work you do with X or the formerly named Twitter, you're collaborating with them and it allows you to reach new audiences probably and also stay in line with the segments that you were talking about, like Gen Z, for instance. Why did you decide to go with Twitter particularly?
So there's a lot of buzz on crypto Twitter, right? And we offer crypto, and we offer many different asset classes, but um, Twitter is very, very strong with crypto users. They love their meme coins and all their tweets, and it was a super cool idea to, whenever you hashtag a different asset, you will see a chart and a button to trade it on eToro. So it resonates with our product and what we offer as a solution, and the target audience on Twitter, which talks and tweets a lot about finance and crypto in particular. So I think it's like a very good match, and it's a super cool deal.
Well, it definitely is no brainer, Shiran. I mean, I sometimes also feel when I go to Etoro's feed, it is like a mini Twitter for me because people really share a lot of things, sometimes use fun stuff. So that's absolutely amazing to have such a social trading experience. Wow, what a session, Shiran. Thank you so much. I think we covered a lot of things from eToro's partnership strategy to marketing insights or the impact of localization, media buying. We even talk about Gen Z investor trends today. It's been amazing having you with us. So, of course, big thanks to everyone watching us today. I hope you all had some fun in the session and some actionable tips for your own business. Sharon, before we wrap this up, do you have anything else to add for our viewers?
Make sure to build good relations. It's in the end of the day, the relations is what will help you build your business, right? So I started 13 years ago. I have partners that are working with me for over 10 years. They have very small websites and now they're giants. So I feel that in the end of the day, data and relations and transparency are super important for this world. And good luck. Great
Yeah,
to be
and
here.
good luck with the trading, I would say, in this very volatile days recently. So make sure that you take your own risk for our followers. Shiran, also, I want to ask how our viewers can reach you. I know you're very active on LinkedIn. And also, if they want to learn more about eToro's affiliate program, because a lot of affiliates are watching us, what would you suggest them how they can learn more on that?
So eToroPartners.com is our website. There's a lot of information there for our partners, and we also have affiliate managers who can support them. And Shiran Herzberg is my LinkedIn account. Feel free to follow and chat with me.
Amazing. Shiran, once again, thank you so much. And everyone, thanks for tuning in. It has been a fantastic session and hope to see you at the next Revpanda Live. Have a good week. Cheers.